What's up, guys? It's your boy Cam, or CB Plays. We are here with NXT Legacy Night 1 in March of 2022. I'm very excited for this show. I'm just so happy that I made it through 2 years of the save. And you can just look back at what we had for Legacy Night 1 last year. And I can just show you so much has changed since a year ago when I recorded that video, made that YouTube channel, signed a lot of people, built a lot of new stars, and the card looks different. People are positioned higher on the roster, some may be a little bit lower, but everyone's basically ascended since the year of 2022 has arisen, and 2021 has been the final chapter. But let's get into the show. We kick off night 1 with a little video package talking about how this is our showcase of Immortals. This is our WrestleMania, and we are here in Arizona Stadium in the sunny Southwest. We are here. So we got people like AJ Styles, Toni Storm, Rhea Ripley, Killer Kross, Bayley, Hiromu Takahashi, Chad Gable, and Trey Miguel all in the show. Just talking about how much this means to them, highlighting different matches. So let's just get into it. We're kicking it off with a banger. I hope it's one of our better matches of all time. AJ Styles, Hiromu Takahashi. What do we get? Our best match of all time. And about to have superb wrestling and great heat. Hiromu Takahashi defeated AJ Styles in 23:51 by pinfall with a fisherman's suplex. AJ Styles 87, Hiromu Takahashi 92. Y'all know I'm a big Hiromu fan. The biggest match, the biggest one of his career in NXT and possibly basically in New Japan, because AJ Styles is a legend. Basically, the story here is that AJ Styles is that legend. Hiromu is an ascending superstar. This is a dream match. I've been having this match in my mind since at least since Bash at the Beach. And this was originally going to be for the North American title, just to show you just a little bit behind the scenes. But this match has been great. 92, our best match of all time, just to kick off the show. Hiromu Takahashi beats AJ Styles in an instant. Classic. I'm just so happy. That match is fantastic. Both men killed it, and we'll see what happens with Hiromu Takahashi. AJ Styles loses nothing. The man is basically Teflon. He's bulletproof. Hiromu Takahashi gets a win, and let's see what that does for his momentum later on. 78, okay, pretty good. So just to preface this was going to be a ladder match, but one of the broadcasters, I have my own broadcasters, but I feel like having more broadcasters, just besides my own, will give me more money. It does, but also have to deal with their restrictions. So this was going to be a ladder match, but skip that. Let's just say this is a ladder match. And about to have good wrestling, disreaction from the crowd. Isaiah Swerve Scott defeated Jay Lethal, Cameron Grimes, Juice Robinson, Marcel Barthel, Boa, Chris Bay, and last year's winner Trey Miguel, and when in 14:33 when Isaiah Swerve Scott pinned Cameron Grimes with a handspring back elbow, Isaiah Swerve Scott wins the men's golden ticket. So Isaiah Swerve Scott is now the second winner of the men's golden ticket. Swerve 80, Jay Lethal 74, Cameron Grimes 58, Juice Robinson 74, Marcel Barthel 79, Boa 61. Chris Bay 74, and last year's winner Trey Miguel 75. The 78 rated is pretty good. Whose house it is? Swerve's house. And Swerve is the new golden ticket winner. Got big plans for Swerve. Swerve has really impressed me over the last year. I remember he got that shot against Chad Gable, and he really wasn't up there in popularity, but I gave him that shot, and that basically kickstarted his ascendancy now him being possibly a future world champion in the future. 70, okay, pretty good match. In a decent match, Camille defeated Candice LeRae in 8:39 by pinfall off the spear. For y'all that didn't know, Candice LeRae took Camille under her wing about a year ago. A lot of stuff has been happening, been building from a year ago. But Candice LeRae took Camille under her wing a year ago. Camille was tired of Candice LeRae, and she felt like she can do better than Candice after she lost to Dakota Kai and Mia Yim a couple months ago at the takeover. I don't know which takeover it was, but yeah, seems like. So it's kind of like student versus teacher, but Camille's basically been disrespecting Candice, and Candice said, I took you under my wing, and now I'm going to beat you. But it's the young up-and-comer Camille defeating the veteran and Candice LeRae. Camille 63, Candice 70. Pretty good match. In a good match, Mustafa Ali defeated Bronson Reed in 12:41 by pinfall with the reverse 450, or if you're freaky, or 5-4. I'm just joking. But during the match, you also had Morgan Webster run in and attack Bronson Reed, and Renee Michelle also distracted Bronson Reed. And just give you a little background, Mustafa Ali, if you saw his promo a few months back, this is April 13th of this time recording. If you saw his promo a few months ago when he was talking about New America, and I was like, I could use something with that. Instead of doing with the whole social and political commentary of New America, I called it the light. And Mustafa Ali is taking people who haven't gotten a lot of TV time and showing them the light and saying that he is the light. He's going to be the person to help open people's eyes. And he was trying to help Bronson Reed, because Bronson Reed was challenging for the NXT Heavyweight Championship in the summer, and now he kind of fell off the card a little bit. And Mustafa Ali is saying, hey, I can help you, but Bronson Reed said, I don't need your help. So that's just how that happened. But Mustafa Ali possibly gotten his biggest win to date. Mustafa Ali 70 and Bronson Reed 79. Pretty good. 77, okay. Santos Escobar and Dragon Lee hype video for their match. Let's see what happens for the television championship. 82, in a superb match, Dragon Lee defeated Santos Escobar 15-1 by pinfall with Operation Young Dragon. During the match, we also had Raul Mendoza turn on Santos Escobar, and Walking Wild do the same thing to Santos Escobar. Dragon Lee wins the NXT Television Championship. Santos Escobar 77, Dragon Lee 85. Pretty good match. Pretty good match. Pretty good match for both men. And so basically, this is a babyface turn for Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wild, because Santos Escobar, even though he was a face for most of the year, he and Dragon Lee had this personal feud going back all the way before I even recorded this part of the save. It's because Santos Escobar wanted Dragon Lee to be in Legado del Fantasma like last year in beginning of January. Dragon Lee said no. Dragon Lee defeated Santos Escobar. Santos still is harboring some of that ill will and anger. He attacked Dragon Lee, and Walking Wild and Raul Mendoza said, we're not vibing with you anymore. And Dragon Lee saying that Santos promised you all these different things, championships, and he hasn't delivered. And they feel like Santos Escobar is just using them only to keep the television championship. And so that's why they turn their backs on Santos here tonight. 83, Joaquin Wild and Raul Mendoza leave with Dragon Lee. Santos is furious at this development. He lost his television championship to basically his sworn enemy, and he lost his group to them too. Man, Dragon Lee, now he has Camilla Perez, Joaquin Wild, and Raul Mendoza, and his baby face. Latinx faction. I'm vibing with that. Most definitely. 81, this is really good. In the bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Bayley defeated Paige in 14:24 by pinfall, the Bayley to Bayley suplex. Not a lot much here, but Bayley 78, Paige 77. Both women killed it. That is fantastic. 70, okay. In a decent match, kind of calm the crowd down a little bit. Amanda Nunes defeated Layla Hirsch in 9:47 by submission. Amanda Nunes 77. Layla Hirsch 50, and this is basically Layla Hirsch is trying to prove herself to have a match against Amanda. She's beating like Riho, she's beating all these different women to prove herself to Amanda in a losing effort to Toni Storm, the Mae Young Classic winner. Well, Amanda Nunes said, I'll give you a shot because you impressed me. Even though Layla put up a good fight, Amanda, the Lioness, still stays undefeated in NXT. 79, okay, and about to have great heat and good wrestling. Killer Kross defeated Chad Gable in a Texas death match in 15:06 when Chad Gable was pinned and could not beat a 10 count. Chad Gable 84, Killer Kross 79. For those that didn't know, this was actually the main event, along minus Brody King. This was the main event, minus Brody King last year at NXT TakeOver Legacy Night 2 when Chad Gable won the NXT Championship. We're running it back this year. Killer Kross has been Xing names ever since he returned off his injury at one of the fewer takeovers. He's been Xing names off his list of people that defeated him. We already know the other person that defeated him. Maybe we'll revisit that down the line. But Chad Gable's the one that gave him his first loss to NXT, and Killer Kross hasn't forgiven Chad Gable for that, and he gets his redemption here tonight. Killer Kross 79, Chad Gable with an amazing 84. 69. Okay, this is going to be a War Games match, but one of the broadcasters was really getting on my nerves at the ladder match, and I was going to make this Lethal Lockdown, Cage Wars, War Games, whatever you could find, whatever match you can do. I couldn't do it because that broadcaster was annoying. But in a decent match, Durgan Barada, Kamiko Asahara, Tami Hayashida, and Jungle Kiona defeated Rosemary, Mia Yim, and Kylie Ray at 14:04 when Kamiko Asahara pinned Kylie Ray with the Crash Rabbit Heat. Kylie Ray 64, Mia Yim 65, Rosemary 72, Jungle Kiona 66, Utami Hayashida 67, and Kamiko Asahara 70. These two groups have been feuding for months now, and this is the culmination. Durgan Barada has defeated Rosemary's Funhouse plus Mia Yim because Alyssa Flash had a major concussion, and I've been playing up the Impact history with Rosemary and Mia Yim. Mia Yim came to Inferno because she was traded, and Rosemary said she needed her help. Durgan Barada saying if you're going to be teaming with Rosemary, or if Rosemary has her eyes on her, then you're our enemy. And so Rosemary had Mia Yim's back, even though those two don't have the best of history. She just needed somebody that she knew, an ally or enemy, to team with her just for one night. But it didn't end up working out because Durgan Barada has won here tonight. Here's a little twist for you. Kamiko Asahara, Utami Hayashi, and Jungle Kiona win a bloody match. They're about to go up the rampway, and Kamiko Asahara bashes Black Lotus with the kendo stick. Durgan Barada have turned on their leader. I got some plans for this. This wasn't all. I had this idea a few days ago. This is going to bleed in tonight too, I promise you. It's going to be interesting. But yes, I feel like this group needs an in-ring leader, and I got the perfect person for that. You will know, and the history that's going to be tied into it, you'll be like, wow, I never thought about that. So yeah, Durgan Barada turns on Black Lotus. 71K in a decent match. Leah Rush and Shelton Benjamin defeated Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate at 13:03 when Leah Rush pinned Tyler Bate with the Dragon's Call. Leah Rush and Shelton Benjamin win the NXT Heritage Championships. Leah Rush 69, Shelty B 51, Pete Dunne 80, Tyler Bate 75. Leah Rush, he was floating down the card after he lost to Tram Good in the North American Championship match at Bash at the Beach, and he said, hey, I need to be the gold standard. And bringing in the gold standard was Shelton Benjamin to mentor him. And now that's culminated with winning the NXT Heritage Championship titles. Leah Rush has had a long journey to get here, and I'm so glad he's finally holding gold. 78. And about to have good heat and decent wrestling. Ilya Dragunov defeated Walter in 14:55 by pinfall of Grube as Moscow, and they don't click, bro. That sucks so much because I was like, these performances are a little off. But Walter 77, Ilya Dragunov 67, 78 match, even though they don't freaking click, bro. That sucks so much because if not, bro, this could have been at least like an 82, and it had good psychology too. Good psychology, man. No, that sucks. But yes. And just imagine, this is for the NXT UK title. I should have put that on the line, but I don't have the best relationships with NXT UK since I'm my own company, and yeah, they don't really want an alliance with me. Even if I have the multiplayer and doing all the alliance, that was a lot of work. So I just created the NXT UK title. I forgot to put that on the line, but just imagine Ilya Dragunov wins the NXT UK title from Walter. We've been building and building and building. Will Ilya Dragunov finally try to be the leader of Unbelievable Bar? Walter came back and assumed his role as the leader of Unbelievable Bar, and basically he basically said that Ilya Dragunov has gotten soft and that he's not the right leader for these men. And ever since he's been back, he's made the group a mockery. So that's why he came back. He exercised Ilya Dragunov. He excommunicated him from the group a couple weeks back. And Ilya Dragunov has turned face and said, what we did as Unbelievable Bar was not right. It wasn't respecting the mat. And he will beat Walter and regain and redeem himself in front of the eyes of the fans and show them what the mat truly means. So this wasn't just a battle for Unbelievable Bar, but a battle of ideologies and what does battling for the mat really mean. So this is a great match. I hate that they don't click, but still 78 is pretty good. 87. Ilya Dragunov has slain Walter. I think I messed up. Ilya Dragunov has slain Walter. Ilya holds up the NXT UK title. Uncle Z-Right, Marcel Bartel, Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf celebrate the win with him, and then possibly, let's just call it on the fly, somebody walks down the rampway, and it's Fabian Eichner from NXT UK, Marcel Bartel's partner, and he celebrates with them as well. So Fabian Eichner is here in NXT, and he basically is celebrating with Ilya Dragunov and the rest of the group on Busy Bar, and this is a debut of Fabian Eichner here in NXT, re-debut in the new company. But yes, Ilya Dragunov has slain Walter. 81. In the bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Kota Ibushi defeated Ace Austin and Kushida in 1551 when Kota Ibushi pinned Kushida with a Kamigoye. During the match, also had Drake Something accidentally hit Ace Austin. Kota Ibushi makes defense number 5 of the Japanese heavyweight title. But here's the also wrinkle: Kota Ibushi wins the NXT North American title. This was a double title match. It was going to be for the Japanese heavyweight championship that Kota Ibushi had bestowed upon him from Jason Momoa, and the North American champion North American champion Ace Austin. He wanted to throw his name in there because he said he had no challengers. Kushida wanted to have that rematch against Ace, but Ace said, "You don't have nothing that I really want." And he said, "Hey, let's see. I want that Japanese heavyweight championship from Kota Ibushi." And Kota Ibushi said, "You can have that match only if you add Kushida in there." So this is the triple threat match. Pretty good. Ace Austin 77, Kota Ibushi 81, and Kushida 77. Fantastic co-main. And I couldn't ask for more. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, just to give y'all a little bit more behind the scenes. I was really strongly considering giving Kushida the Japanese heavyweight and the North American title, just to culminate from what happened a year ago when he lost to Yori Katsumatsu. But Kushida's contract is coming up, and I don't know if I really want to renew him because he's a legend and everything, but I feel like I haven't been booking him to the best of his ability. He's just, to me, I feel like I've only given him the ceiling of he can challenge for the titles, but he hasn't won them. And if he was going to win them, I thought tonight was the best night he could. But I don't want to flip-flop from him. Let's say he wins both titles and then drops them weeks later. I feel like that's kind of minute and less is the impact of it. So I just gave it to Kota Ibushi, who's been rising in popularity ever since coming here to NXT. And I felt like he was a great champion. Kota Ibushi is NXT's second double champion behind Keith Lee. He holds up the Japanese and North American titles, and he leaves. And we just been brewing with this whole Ace Austin Drake Something dissension for a little bit. Ace Austin told Drake Something he only had one job, and that was for him to protect the North American Championship and also help him get the Japanese Heavyweight Championship. Ace Austin just berating Ace Austin tries to slap Jake Something catches his hand and power bombs Ace Austin, turning face. He's tired of being second fiddle to Ace Austin for a year now, ever since they came up to the main roster. Jake Something leaves to the ovation of the crowd, and Ace Austin gets his just desserts here tonight. And here in our main event, Rhea Ripley, Toni Storm. You already know what happened. NXT TakeOver Supremacy. Rhea Ripley turned out to be the attacker of Toni Storm, and the reason why is because Toni Storm defeated Rhea Ripley, and in order to get that shot at Bianca Belair at NXT TakeOver Legacy a year ago, Toni Storm failed. Rhea Ripley came back and won the NXT Women's Championship from my training at Bash at the Beach, and I've been thinking about this return match ever since that. That's why I've been heating up Toni Storm with these matches over Scarlett Bordeaux, whoever, and have her win the Mae Young Classic. Can she win here tonight? Let's see what happens. 79, pretty good. Couldn't ask for anything more. And about that superb wrestling, great heat. Toni Storm defeated Rhea Ripley in 14:37 by pinfall at the Strong Zero. Toni Storm wins the NXT Women's title. Toni Storm 85, Rhea Ripley 87. They both had great chemistry. That is so amazing. Yup, that's so amazing. So amazing. I'm so proud that the women, we probably have the most stacked women's division in all of the game, anywhere around the world. And Toni Storm is now sitting atop that throne at the pinnacle of the mountain. Finally, she couldn't do it last year, but she could do it this year by beating Rhea Ripley. 84, Toni Storm has done it. She has captured the NXT Women's title. And to close the show, 82, leads and bounds better than what we did last year. But tell me what you think down below. This is only night 1. Night 2 is going to get crazier and crazier. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.